Hi guys, welcome back to Highland Homemade Crafts. So today I've got quite a few things going on. I've got this new, I want to say diamond type mould. I'm sorry for the rustling. Let me just grab it out of the packet for you. There we go. Yeah, so I've got these it is a jewellery mould. And it's got like teardrops, it's got oval shaped shapes, it's got rounds, it's got rectangles, and they're all sorts of different sizes. And I kind of wanted to know how they would look, so we'll be doing that today. I've also got a few other moulds that I've got in the post recently. I've got this little butterfly mould. I first saw this on Michelle off of Glitz and Glitter. She uses it quite a lot, and you know, I love butterflies and I have been using them quite a few times this summer, so I wanted to get this and see what I could do with it. So we've got that mould. I'm going to try that out today. And the last one that I've also got recently is this one is a little bit of a sort of strange one. Basically, there's a bit of my hair there. I don't know how to describe them. They're almost like, so you know the tablets you get from the doctors or the hospitals? The half of those. So I don't know if you can see that there. They're like oval shapes, but you can put these together. So if you make a few of them, you can actually put them together and make it into like a capsule. And I just wanted to try this because it looked really intriguing to me when I saw it. So we'll be doing that as well today. And the last thing I had, or I thought I would try today as well, and you know, I went through a phase, and I'm still going through a phase, of loving, what do you call them, flip-flop moulds. And these are new, brand new. I've never used them before, but it's got like a shell on this one and it's got like a starfish on this one. So they're really squishy. So this one, I am going to do an eco pour. So yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of a mixed media sort of thing today. I don't exactly have a plan for any of these, but today we're just going to basically have fun and see what we can create with these. This is a beginner friendly video. I'll probably be using both alcohol inks and mica powders in these, and just to show you like what you can create with, even if you're using both alcohol inks and mica powders, just to show you how they look together, especially with these, because I think these would look really cool with like a mica powder on one end and then an alcohol ink on another. So this is going to be interesting, and yeah, so I might do these first and then we'll start on these. So I'll just move these out the way, so like so, and we'll start on this. So if you just give me 2 minutes, I'm going to get my eco pour measured up. Actually, you know what, because it's a beginner friendly video and I know probably some beginners haven't even thought about eco pour, or if you have, you might want to know the whole process. So let me get my cup, let me get my scales, let me get my eco pour, and we'll start this tutorial, this video. So give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I wasn't going to do a voiceover for this video because, well, it's mostly eco pour and UV resin, but it would have gotten a bit long if I didn't speed it up a little bit. So I'm just going to explain on voiceover what I'm doing and continue trying to make this into a beginner friendly video, which I would like it to be. So here I'm just doing my eco pour, and I'm putting in 100 grams of eco pour, and 30 grams of water, and I'm just giving it a good mix there with my spatula. So I'm just pouring that in. I didn't fill it up to the top right away, just to get as many bubbles out as I could. And I'm just taking my what they're called, microfiber brushes, and just giving all of that just a brush round, just to release any air bubbles that are trapped within those intricate details that are in this mould. I did fill these up a bit too much, as you can see, and now I'm taking some more out, because these have got those little hole makers in. So yeah, I didn't really want those getting filled up, so I took some out just to make sure that those hole makers didn't get filled up over where they shouldn't have gotten filled over. With the rest of that eco pour, I put in my favourite mould. There it is. It's another flip flop, and I do love this flip flop. I really do. It's so, like, it's got so much detail in it, and I love making it. Absolutely love making it. So I'm just cleaning up my mould, because I do have a bit of OCD when it comes to keeping my moulds clean. Just a little bit though. It's not overly, like, bad. So I'm just putting my gloves on now, because we're going to start the UV resin stuff. So all I did in here was, I'm not big on big jewellery, so I just did jewellery that was not exactly small either, but like in between. And I just really had fun with this mould. I put gold flake in it, I put glittery alcohol inks in it. Yeah, I went to town with it really. I'd made some earrings, some pendants. I have realised that the glittery alcohol ink, it does stay towards the surface a little bit if you do just drop it in. So I've found that maybe mixing it in the resin is going to be a lot better than just dropping it into the resin. So if you do get those glittery alcohol inks, I would recommend not dropping them in the resin, because I don't think it sinks properly and it just makes a whole load of mess. So yeah, and believe it or not, I used pink in this project, and I've got some mica powder out there as well. So yeah, I used a whole variety of stuff in this tutorial, in this video. Some of the earrings didn't quite make it, because that glittery alcohol ink didn't sink properly. It made like a chasm, and all of, like, the alcohol ink basically just spilled out. So those didn't make it, but most of it did cure very well, and I was very happy with them. Very, very happy. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys carry on watching me have fun, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you for demold. Okay guys, let me just tidy up a little bit. These are a backyard. I do have some bad news with some of the ones that I've made. The ink from those glittery inks doesn't seem to have melded into the UV resin very well, so I might have to do a top coat, but I was thinking I was going to need to do that anyway. Look at that little butterfly. These are so cute, honestly. Look at them. Get them all out. These are all the gold ones. I'm getting to the jewel ones. There's so many. I'm not going to run out of butterflies anytime soon, I tell you. And the jewel ones. Oh, those are cute. Look at those. So cute. They're so tiny. There we go. Those are those are demolded. Right, let's see how these look. These should be fully cured by now. So that's what they look like on their own. I'm just gonna wiggle these ones out as well. Let me just get them all out. Nearly dropped that one. Let's get a red one out because I'm really excited to see how this one looks. Oh, look at that. The glitter's sunk, but still looks pretty nice, I tell you. And they're not hard to get out either. The mould is a bit stiff, but that's fine because if it was any more flexible, I'm a bit worried that the resin would all leak out. So this is a good stiff mould. There we go, so that's all them demolded. So what you would do with these is you would get two halves and just put them together like that, but I domed these, unfortunately, so I would need to sand these. Oh, that's a perfect example right there, look. So you would glue those together and they would make like a nice little earring or pendant or something of that nature. So those are those. Let's see. So these are the ones that I'm worried about are this one and these ones, because as you can see my gloves are full of ink. So these ones didn't quite sink properly. But just look at that colour. I mean, that's stunning. I can fix the ink problem though. It's not a problem at all. Except for when it threatens to stain my mould. If it does stain your mould though, don't worry about it, because at the end of the day, it's not going to affect your next project. Not at all. So if it does stain your mould, don't worry. Absolutely don't worry about it. These are so pretty. Such pretty colours. So those are the purples. Yeah, the blue's done the same thing. So yeah, if you've got these glitter, oh goodness, right, it's okay. We can fix it. The ink's gone everywhere. Yeah, so with these, I think this might have stained my mould. If you've got any of those glittery alcohol inks, I would mix it into your UV resin rather than just dropping them in, because I keep forgetting and this happens. So that's all cleaned up. Do the same to these. Sorry guys, I know you want to see everything demolded, but just bear with me, because like I said, I get a bit OCD when it comes to my moulds not being clean. And unfortunately, you're witnessing that right now, and that's stained my mould, I think. I suppose that'll do. Right, let's get these out. Hopefully this hasn't done the same thing as the pendant. Not much. Oh, I love these blue ones. But then again, blue is my favourite colour, so why wouldn't I like the blue ones? There's actually a bit of a peachy effect in that one. Those are really cool. Okay, which one next? Let's do these ones. I think were spares. And surprisingly, the glitter did not sink. Not on that one anyway. It sunk a bit on that one, but not much. It definitely sunk on that. Yeah, it definitely sunk on that. But at least we've got still a bit of pink on there. I've got a hair. Why do I keep finding hairs everywhere? Yeah, it's because I've got long hair and I've got pussycats. Those are just the pink ones, and this is the extra gold that I had left. Those are pretty. I wonder though, can you? I presume you could. Yeah, you could put those together. Cool. And last but not least, those are pretty. I do need some trimming doing, but not much. Those are pretty though. I'm glad I chose the pink. Yeah, those will be great. Again, a bit of trimming, but not much. And that, my friends, is all the UV resin stuff demolded. So the last thing we just need to demold are these guys, because they should be ready by now. This cures up within about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll just carefully like, that one's already, oh, it's already coming out. Oh, that's perfect. Not a single bubble in sight. That is beautiful. A bit of overspill and the hole needs poking. Actually, can I just put this through? And yeah, I can, look. It does need a bit of sanding on the bottom, but that's come out really perfect. It's not got any bubbles in it at all. Let's hope this one comes out the exact same way. Oh, that is beautiful. That is, honestly, there's not one bubble at all. Not one. Those will come out amazing. So those are those. And you've seen me demold this one before. Just hope there's no bubbles in this one as well. And I can go to bed. Ah, dear me. I need to be careful of that bit in future. I've just snapped a bit off. Right, so I'll just tease it out. I can go to bed happy because there's no bubbles in that one either. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. There's one bubble. Or is that part of the mould? No, I think those are bubbles. Yeah. I'm going to say those are bubbles. So, granted, there's 4 bubbles. 5 bubbles. Okay, yeah, this one's got bubbles in it. I'll say that. But it has still come out really nice. I love these moulds. I really do. I am absolutely over the moon with them. So that's the full demold, guys. So I'm going to leave it here for tonight. I'll come back in the morning. We'll give these, all of these, a paint up. I do have some acrylic paints, and I do have some brushes, so I might use acrylic paints. I'll have a think about it. I might do a mixture. And I'll put these under the UV light again. And just make sure they're all, what's the word? Cured properly. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow and we'll get all this stuff put together. See you tomorrow, guys.
Mix it up, stir it slow. Add a little sparkle, let the magic flow. Eco pour in my favorite shade. Those swirling dreams that I just had made. Got my molds lined up in a perfect row. Tiny treasures waiting for their glow. Nature's touch and UV light, crafting beauty day and night. Shiny things, rings and wings, lockets, charms and fairy blings. Eco pour for the marbled grace. UV resin locks it in place. From my heart to hands, it's true. Jewelry made just for you. Petal shells, a hint of gold. Every piece a story told. Crystal clear and ocean deep. Secrets resin loves to keep. Cure it fast with a UV beam, like sealing up a fleeting dream. Soft to start but strong and bold. A little piece of art to hold. Shiny things, rings and wings, necklaces fit for queens and kings. Eco pour with a gentle touch. UV shines, it doesn't take much. Crafted slow with love so true. Resin joy in every my mind. Starting a new journey is always gonna be scary. But as I walk to harbor and I watch as the tides grow stronger, raising gods, please be with me. Help show people what I can see. Highland homemade crafts. My inspiration is where I'm at. Scottish Highlands, so beautiful and mighty. Sing for me and bless me to keep my creations tidy. I have so many ideas floating in my mind. I might need help to decide. I can't believe that I have so many people who want to watch me all over the world. A great community, let's have fun with the creations that will be done. It makes this creator happy that you would want to subscribe to me. Highland homemade crafts. My inspiration is where I'm at. Scottish Highlands, so beautiful and mighty. Sing for me and bless me to keep my creations tidy. I have so many ideas floating in my mind. I might need help to decide.
Right guys, I am defeated with this drill. I've just tried making a hole in this jewellery piece and it's just not working, and I don't have enough flat back biles to replace it with the hole, so I am gonna have to leave it there, I'm afraid, for today. But if you do want to see how to make earrings, then don't be too disappointed, because I have got a Dremel, or I should say Mr. Highland has a Dremel that I am commandeering. So I will show you how to do earrings in the near future, and I will get these done when I can as well. So I have done the backs. Some of them didn't quite go as planned, but they didn't come out too badly. So I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I did get that one done. Thank you very much for watching. I just want to thank all of my subscribers, all of my new subscribers. Hello there. It's so good to have you with us, and I just want to thank everybody for your support and your likes, your comments, everything else, all of the things. And yeah, I really appreciate your support. I do have a buy me a coffee and a wish list down in the description if you would like to support me even more. You are not obliged at all to do that, not all, but anything you do give me, whether it's off my wish list or on Buy Me a Coffee, will go back into the channel. So I will be, if you do that, I will be really appreciative of the help and the donations you do give to my channel. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I will take some pictures at the end, and yeah, I guess I'll see you on Saturday. I hope you're all having a good week so far. I hope you had a good weekend, and all I've got left to say is keep crafting, stay positive, and just do what you do every day, something you enjoy as well, because the most important thing is to look after your mental health and to look after your family, to look after yourself most of all, and it's always good to do something fun each day. So yeah, I will see you on Saturday. I will love you and leave you, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.
Let's go into my Highland fells and look in my book of spells, creating wonders in my domain. The Resin is calling my name. Ooh. Somewhere in my box of molds there's a beauty that will unfold, creating magic with this liquid gold.